Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You are through to The Burning Truth, live on many devices, but the main one is mainly Spotify. I would like to introduce myself. I am James Irvine, and I am very, very, very confused as to what program I am actually doing right now.
You forgot?
Forgot?
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, as you've just heard from my colleague, he is James Irvine. I am, of course, Matt Burns. And as my esteemed colleague, has just introduced the show, it is great to have you back. If you are returning.
Have you got ice in a drink?
Yes.
And here was me thinking that your balls had fucking unfrozen.
Well, it is boiling hot.
No, it isn't.
Well, it is down my end. I don't know why.
I don't want to know about your end.
Funny. Mickey. Anyway.
Matey.
Hey, Nibbly.
The mighty meaty mateys.
There we go. Anyway, point being...
Anyway, when he's finished jiggling about with his little cubes, and yes, I said cubes. I would like to introduce you to
the Sunday not so 6 p.m. watershed.
Oh, that feels a bit unusual, so would you kindly?
The following broadcast may contain language and topics and opinions that may not be suitable for many animals, especially the human race, and for a bunch of pussies. However, I do believe that the World War II documentary is much easier on the eyes and ears.
Depending on the person.
Considering that you were not part of the war yourself, then, yes.
Yes.
But even then, you may find yourself being rather offended.
Mother, stop being a fucking pussy and just fucking listen. And go away if you don't like it.
Translation. Don't like what we're talking about? Turn it off.
No. No, matey, no. If you do not like it, you can fuck off.
I was building it up to you, twat.
No, you weren't, Drax.
Yes, I was. Anyway, point being is, if you don't like what we're talking about, turn it off. Turn it off, put the device down, and fuck off!
And if I have actually offended you within the last 5 minutes of speaking, good. Fuck off.
Right. Well, as you probably might have guessed, we do have like little notifications on the apps where you listen to us. I do say that we're, a bit swear happy, explicit, So, if you are a parent and you do see your child listen to this, understand this. Your kids shouldn't be listening to us if you don't want to hear swearing.
Listen to me now. I am going to tell you that we are actually multilinguistic.
Yeah, in good English and bad English.
There is only one language in the world.
I can't say fucking world in that voice. What the fuck?
in the word. Everybody
about the word. Let's try that again.
In the world.
There we go. I got it.
In the world.
I think it's because my tongue was getting stuck to the bottom of my mouth. Don't ask. No, you don't want to know. And really,
No comment.
you're thinking
No
like
comment.
that, you filthy animal.
Well, there's probably other people who are thinking that, and they're all filthy
No,
animals.
no, they weren't. No, they weren't. Stop being.
No.
No, no. No.
Anyway, please continue.
I forgot what I was saying now.
You forgot.
I think I had the son of a legend moment.
No worries. No worries. But anyway, point being is, let's just get down to business and let's just cover
Let's get down to business. Sorry.
It's alright. Anyway, point being is, the burning truth is always going to be advocates and always behind Black Lives Matter.
And we're also friends of the hashtag Speaking Out movement.
That we are.
And we are also... Oh, fuck me. I've already cocked up once, and I know it's coming. That's what she said. Damn, fuck.
I think you owe me some coins.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We are also very good friends of the LGBTQ plus community. Thank fuck for that.
There we go.
Why did you have to make it so complicated to say?
Why is it complicated?
It just is, because it rolls so nicely off the tongue that it's very, very, very easy to fuck up. A bit like world. Fuck off.
Anyway, point being is, let's get down to business. We've got some wrestling news. We've got some WWE news. We've got some possible AEW stuff to talk about. We've got some British wrestling to talk about.
Also, I would like you to comment to tell me whether I should do some more Jimmy Attenborough series.
Jimmy Attenborough.
Or Jimmy Irvine, as he could possibly rename it.
No, Attenborough's more funny.
Okay, that's fine.
It is one of my alter egos.
Jimmy Attenborough.
Jimmy Attenborough.
Fair enough.
Give me a bra.
I was waiting for it.
I don't even know why I said it. I don't know why.
What makes it worse? I was just sitting here thinking to myself, he's going to say it to the man. He's going to hit you with the punchline. Don't laugh. Too late.
Too late. He's hit you spot clean out on the floor in laughter doing the Muttley.
Pretty much.
Now, if you hear me slurping, it's because I got coffee.
Coffee. And not coughing.
It's so sweet. It's like gold.
Like gold.
Anyway, shall we begin?
Yes, let's certainly begin, shall we? Seeing as we've got plenty. Where shall we go to first?
If you start on WWE, I swear to God, I'm going to fuck your shit up.
I actually asked you where we're starting.
Not WWE, for fuck's sake. Last week you really fucking bored the shit out of me.
Dan, whoa! I've just asked you where you want to go first.
On holiday, far away from here.
Where do you
for
want
a
to go
fortnight.
First?
I want to go out and blow out. I want to hang out with my wang out. Preferably not on a children's holiday, thank you very much. Nudist beach, that'd be awesome.
Where do you want to go first? WWE?
What have I just said to you?
AEW?
Can't go AEW.
Independent stuff that involving a WWE legend?
Yeah, okay. as long as it's not the main show where you start ranting on and I just sit here all nice and quiet and just go,
It isn't going to be like that over the WWE stuff either, to be honest with you, this week. There isn't, because we all know that they've got a pay-per-view today. But
well, you mean like, is it this time? Is it Backlash or is it WrestleMania Backlash? Is
WrestleMania Backlash.
Is it SummerSlam Backlash from last year? I don't know.
It's WrestleMania Backlash, Whiplash, and SummerSlam having a dash.
Why can't we just bring back Backlash? I like Backlash. It was a good pay-per-view. I have fond memories of like the hooks hanging down from the ceiling. And it's like having Stone Cold walking down and beating the shit out of Triple H and Vince McMahon. And God damn it, I miss those days.
Yeah, and, you know, they even had a WWE Saturday Night Main Event. Yay. No.
What?
Moving on.
Yeah, please. What? No, no, you got started. No.
No, we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about... I've got to bring a bit of an update, actually.
Okay, an update. Wonderful. Brilliant news. Bring it on.
It's not brilliant news.
For God's sake.
It's not brilliant news. It's involving Sonny. Tammy Sytch.
Oh, yeah. Has she been convicted yet?
Oh, yes. Arrested on 9 charges.
How many years?
As we are talking, I am literally trying to find.
He's Googling it. He's Googling
Not Googling it. I'm checking on a source that we have got, but it was to do with the incident that was involved on March 25th.
Yes, which coincidentally resulted in the tragic passing away of an individual in America. Very, very sad.
Yeah.
And I hate to say this, but the signs were there.
Yeah.
And it was either a matter of time that she was either going to kill herself or somebody else.
At this moment in time, she's currently being held on a bond for charges totaling up to $227,500. The DUI manslaughter charge carries a bond of $2,000, and then the suspended license charge of $10,000. All of 7 other charges have a bond of $2,500. On top of that, the DUI manslaughter charge is a felony in Florida, and she could face up to as many as 30 years in prison if convicted.
Jesus, that'll be the rest of her life as well.
She has currently remained free while the Ormond Beach Police Department are waiting for her full toxicology report to be completed. A lawsuit has been filed by Lester's estate on, by the persons who's passed away on April 12th, and is seeking more than 30, way more than $30,000 in damages. There's a lot of...
I mean, I'm not really funny, but how do you put a price on somebody's life?
I don't think that's on the actual life. I think that's just on the car.
Oh, wow. Never mind the life. Let's just claim the damage.
No. That's just the car. I think they're actually aiming for even more higher for the life, and the fact that, she was behind, if it is confirmed that she was intoxicated behind the wheel, then, oh dear. And it is looking like that is the case, because in their situation, not a first offence.
It's just it's like I say there. The signs were there. The signs were there. Some of the posts that she was putting on social media, they were very, 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 very,
not
rough
great.
edge. They were rough edge, and it's like, what was the last one? She'd given up on men, and she was turning to women, and then she was dating somebody who was a man, and then she wasn't, and then it was like, she was fucked up in the head, and I've really felt for her.
She hasn't been. It's almost like she's been on a bit of a downward spiral since she lost her father.
Yeah.
So she's been on this bit of a spiral for quite some time. It looked like she was getting a set of things sorted out at one point during when she made a return on WWE.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not great.
It's very messy.
It's very messy, and condolences to the family who has just unfortunately lost a family member. To the family and friends.
I mean, this was in April. That was what was that?
March.
Was it in March?
March.
And she was convicted in April.
I believe the charges were being filed in April, and I believe it's only just coming. It's coming up recently that the actual arrest, the rest has happened recently.
I have to say, I hate to say this, but I have a very, very disturbing feeling that she's going to kill herself. If it is the case that it comes back, she was intoxicated and she's literally facing up to 30 years, I have this horrible feeling that she is going to try and kill herself.
But then again, was this her attempting that?
Yeah, it could have been. I don't know.
We don't know, and the thing is,
we can only surmise.
We can only surmise. We don't know what's exactly going on at the same time. The thing is, with the situation, as much as we could sit there and throw fingers and everything, at the same time, we don't know exactly what headspace someone's in. At the same time, we hope all parties get the help that they need, and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all we are going to say on that situation. Unless there's further information on that, in regards to if it's true or not, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, it's like I say, there's just not much more we can say on that. So let's move on.
Let's move on, shall we? Right. I believe we are going to move on to The Miz.
The Miz?
The Miz.
Don't you fucking dare.
What?
I swear to God, you will receive the biggest low blow you have ever had in a wrestling match in your life if you say it.
Say what?
If it's got anything to do with a certain particular character in a certain film that I adore, I will hit you so hard.
Oh dear.
Don't you fucking dare.
Oh dear.
Don't say it.
It's a
Don't you say it.
It's not what you're thinking it is.
It better not be.
It's not, but it's the fact that he's practicing splits and kicks in hope of landing the roll.
Oh, no.
He's applying for it, but picture it though, the fact that he's practicing it. Just imagine the Miz attempting.
Oh my God. It is just diabolical. I don't want to think about it. It's horrible.
Doesn't exactly help that other people are in full support of it.
It doesn't help. He's the wrong person he hasn't got the look. He hasn't got the look.
He's got the arrogancy.
He's got the character, but he hasn't got the look. No.
He's not an A-list, is what you tried to say.
He's not Don't start me on this shit.
What?
No. I am the no cap today. No. 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 Hell no. Not a chance in hell. No. Fucking no. Fuck off. No.
He's practicing it.
Bollocks.
He's training for it.
Don't you?
It doesn't mean he's going to get it. Just because the fans may want it, may not. You know, you might find out when it arrives. He's like, "Yeah, I'm a six." Then realise someone, you know, much cooler comes flying and just starts going.
Can I just ask everyone a question?
What?
If you're such fans of The Miz, will you please go back, or no, should I say, do you remember the feud he had with John Cena?
Which one?
Exactly. All of them.
Right.
They were fucking awful. And the fact that he could beat John Cena for the title was a fucking laugh.
He didn't beat him clean.
It doesn't matter. And actually, he has beat him clean.
When?
It was fucking years ago. Just before, I think it was The Miz's last time that he beat Cena for the title, he beat him clean.
I may need to look into this.
I'm pretty sure.
I may need to look into this because that doesn't sound right. It's a Miz.
I just remember the match being absolutely shit. John Cena looking about as out of fucking place as Lou Ferrigno's poo in a fucking KFC bucket. It just doesn't. No. Why'd you have to get me started on The Miz? And the fact that somebody's actually, AJ Styles has actually turned around and said, "Oh, he's the best heel in the industry." No, he's fucking not.
And yet you still hate on him, which is probably getting him more heat.
No, it's not. It's no. Please do not misconstrue my opinions with pure hatred, because my opinions are mine alone. I do not share the same views as the sheep.
Ho, 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 ho! Oh.
Oh, did that offend? What a fucking shame. Don't care. Fuck you, Beans.
But then again, we can always just talk about a show called I Never Liked You by GCW.
What?
I Never Liked You by GCW. Which will have Will Ospreay on as well, making his debut.
That would be cool.
That is happening.
As long as it's not against Nick fucking Gage.
No!
We actually like Will Ospreay. Please don't.
Yes, we do. And some of the promos he's been cutting out recently has been absolutely legendary. I believe during one of his promos, he says he's technically got no actual issue with Juice Robinson, just that he owes him rent money.
Wow.
It's just how he says it. It's just wow.
Not only that, is that fucking hilarious. But I mean, there's literally no context there. It's just
it's just how he does it.
It's just. Do you remember the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man?
Yeah.
The rent man. The landlord.
Yes.
Rent is due. Where's
Rent
my
is due. But it was like, you know, you owe me rent, sunshine.
You owe me rent. That'll be a good pay-per-view, that will. GCW does put on some decent shows.
Yeah, and some decent names.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, the only thing I don't get is when they did the whole Invisible Wrestlers thing. I don't get that at all.
Let them get on with it. Moving on.
It was fucking moronic. And, you know, but one thing that does impress me is it's like you have a wrestler on there which has got no legs.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, kudos to you, man. That's fucking awesome.
No, fair play.
But I remember watching that Rumble match that they had,
Yeah.
and fuck, it was ace. And then it's like this guy comes out. I didn't even know about this guy.
Yeah.
And he come out. I was like, what the fuck's going on here? I did think to myself straight away, I was like, where's the rest of him? But then I watched him. I was like, you know what? Kudos to you, dude. That's fucking awesome.
Kudos.
And, you know, but I will say, though, that GCW is probably one of the most violent promotions out there.
One of. But we're more on that later.
I was about to say, no, I would say it is one of the most violent major promotions.
No, I agree. It is one of the most violent.
If not the most violent. But at least when they announce something, they fucking announce it.
Oddly, see what you did there, but more on that later. But then again, you know, you have got Combat Zone Wrestling as well.
Yeah, I mean that I don't think.
Jesus,
I don't think it's worse though. I mean, you've got is it really a major promotion like GCW though?
It doesn't get as much notice as in much pick up on. You know,
says it all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Says it all, really. So, well, no, yeah. I stand by my opinion or statement that they are probably the most extreme out there since ECW.
Yep, and of course, Candice LeRae's WWE contract is done.
I thought we were talking about GCW, but okay.
No, I just thought I'd just get back to WWE, so as you know, try to wrap it up and get out the way quickly.
Candice LeRae.
Yep, done with WWE. All done.
What? Everybody's jumping ship, aren't they?
Nope, no 90 days clause either.
Does she want to wrestle again?
Contract has expired.
I'm literally waiting for Cesaro to pop back up. I really am.
We are waiting for it because he has changed his name on social media.
I was actually going to bring that up. I was going to say that Cesaro's changed his name.
Yeah, he has, and we are waiting. AEW, ROH,
and it still says it still begins with a C.
Claudio Castagnoli.
Cool name that is.
One he's had for years. Update on Big E, quickly. His neck is getting better, but not at the speed he was expecting. So he's going to be out sidelined for a little bit longer, but he is making sure to take the time to fully recover and get back to wrestling.
Yeah, hopefully, because that was a nasty injury, that was.
Oh, yes, it was.
And he's doing all this, Kurt Angle, with a broken frickin' neck.
I see what you did there.
I really do wish I would have been able to go now to meet Kurt Angle, because I probably would have bought it up. I would have said, don't worry, Big E's doing it as well, with a broken frickin' neck.
He probably would have laughed at it.
Yeah, probably. It's either that or he would have punched me, but, you know.
No.
At least I can walk away and say, look, I got a signature on Kurt
his signature fist in my face!
I have Kurt Angle's fist-shaped knuckles in my fucking forehead.
What is surprising, though, as we have just mentioned contracts expiring previously, Impact Wrestling, Impact seem to be letting a few wrestlers go.
Yeah, I mean, the former, what were they called? Iconics. They weren't Iconics in Impact. Really.
Oh, Inspiration, who left last. Well, I'm not even going to pronounce it with the extra I. It's Inspiration.
Inspiration. It's like
Inspiration.
It's like Stewie Griffin made the name up.
Good God.
Why are you putting so much emphasis on the I? Inspiration.
Anyway, Willie Mack has confirmed his Impact Wrestling contract has expired.
Wow.
Jonah has confirmed his current stint with Impact Wrestling is over. See you down the road.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are they all going for independent bookings now, or are they just going to travel the build a bit?
Potentially, because Jonah is also still wrestling for New Japan Pro Wrestling and everything. But then again, some Impact stars are are being kept busy as well at the same time.
Yeah.
Josh Alexander, who's their current heavyweight, their current world champion, he made a statement yesterday, I believe, saying he was in a car accident and everyone's okay.
Well, that's a bit of good news.
Which is good news as always.
I just want to segue back to WWE a second, because something was said by a particular head of the table on one of the live shows.
Yeah, I was going to get round to that next.
It just sounded very worrying. I mean, don't get me wrong, I hated Roman Reigns. He turned heel, and I actually quite enjoyed his content. He's been very enjoyable, but his title run has been a bit too long for me. It's getting boring, a bit stale.
Yeah.
But the statement that he came out with in a promo on WWE Live was very, very concerning, especially considering that we know that he suffers with leukemia.
Yeah, it is.
Very concerning. I mean, is it just the case of he needs a break? Or
it might not even be that. It could even be actually the fact that he could be leaving to go follow his cousin.
Oh, God.
Or uncle, is it? Basically, he could end up following The Rock.
Oh, God.
And going into movies.
He did the Fast and the Furious with The Rock.
No, he did.
Oh,
the spin-off.
Was it Hobbs and Shaw?
It was the one. It was the spin-off series because Vin Diesel doesn't want The Rock on the main one because them pair can't get along.
You do know that that's a load of bullshit, don't you?
It was, but then it heated back up.
Fuck's sake! It's not a microwavable meal, you know. That surprises me, because I'd have thought them two would have been like...
No, they keep trying to one-up each other. As in, they want exactly... if they're going to be in a fight scene, they have to have exactly the same amount of hits on each other. If one does a kick, the other one does a kick. The other one does a punch, the other one gets a punch.
Yeah, but...
Petty!
That makes a good film, though, because it just goes to show that... he's actually Vin Diesel's actually a badass, and so is The Rock. So
but Vin Diesel wants him to be the main star over, and Rock saying no.
Well, that's a bit of both doing and being a drama queen, then, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
Which I never really thought of The Rock that hard, but you know.
But at the same time, Rock's got. At the time, was building up his image. He was just there saying, "Oh, hang on, not being funny. You want me to come in as a badass character who's meant to be able to hunt down your character, but you want it so you are always Deus Ex Machina protected." No.
I mean, Fast and the Fury films have gone a bit too fucking extreme now, anyway. So,
bear in mind, we've now even got one character, the main character being related to John Cena.
Why can you not see?
No. Anyway. Oh no, technically it's half brother, so you can only half see him. And I'm not going to say which half.
Never mind.
Anyway, point being is, it is concerning because William's sitting there saying, this will be the last time he's going to be there. Unless the only saving grace is that, that stadium is getting demolished for a new one.
Where was that one anyway? Because I didn't see where it was.
Unfortunately, I didn't see where it was myself, but I do know of it. But it's unusual, isn't it?
Yeah, like I say, it is a bit concerning, especially to cut a promo like that. Well, we just have to see where it goes. Obviously, let's hope his leukemia is not back.
Fingers crossed.
So, yeah.
Actually, I might actually have that information right now. It was literally after WWE Saturday Night Main Event yesterday.
What, after SmackDown?
No, because SmackDown isn't live, is it? And it's on Friday nights, remember?
I don't know. They changed the dates that many fucking times. I get confused.
He was talking to fans. Roman said, "I've been around for a minute. Me and the Shield. We started in 2012. We've been running this business for almost a decade. So it's been very fortunate, buddy. We were in Uniondale last night, and now we've made our trail back here, and now we head to Providence for 5 hours, man. I can't tell you that this can be a grueling schedule. Everyone back there, they bust their butts, do what they do, but we wouldn't be able to do it without you, the audience. You give us the energy to allow us kick out every single night, to put our bodies through the struggle and do this thing. I think it goes without saying that WWE Universe is the best fan base in the world." So as he's doing, he kept continuing on. So I'm just literally finding it out now. I've been at some point. He goes, "I've been here many times for the last 10 years now, and I'm starting to work in a new phase of my career, and I honestly don't know if I'll be back here again. But hey, if that's the case, I want to say thank you for all these years, for all the support, and you're all showing up to see us to do what we do. We appreciate you all, and we want you all to get home safely. Thank you, and have a good night."
Maybe we might be reading a bit too much into it then.
While it's not totally clear what Roman meant with his words, WWE President Nick Khan said last month that a transition to Hollywood for Roman Reigns would be beneficial for both parties.
Ah, dear. So it looks like it is a trip to Hollywood then.
Possibly.
But I'm glad it's a trip to Hollywood rather than the hospital.
Yeah.
So, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to lie, mate. Fucking WWE schedules are probably one of the most brutal in the world.
Yeah.
When it comes to performances.
The thing is, the reason why this is so surreal is the fact that right now he's a heel, and that promo at the end, after the show, isn't very heelish, is it?
Yeah, but if it's after the show, then...
Exactly, that's what I'm saying, and the fact is, it brings a bit more surreal to it.
Yeah. Brings a bit more realism to it, so...
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, don't forget, it's not AEW, where they are keeping it kayfabe. It is WWE, where it's, remember, it's entertainment.
True, but then again, bear in mind that WWE have also fired people for going into bars when they meant to be straight edge.
No, I think that was last time they did that was probably a while ago, mate.
Well, it was a while ago.
Before they actually turned into entertainers.
Sports entertainers, exactly. But anyway, more on that later. Well, not more on that later, actually.
I was just about to say, you say that about everything. It's like, more on that later, matey. And it's like, no, matey, we forget, matey. No.
Yeah, we do forget at times on some topics. Don't shoot me.
Well, don't tempt me.
Anyway, let's head over to AEW. And no, this will have no impact on the what has recently transpired.
Okay, thank you.
Samoa Joe is stating that he's keeping an eye out, his eye out for talents in the for AEW, and he wants to bring in the best young stars to come with there. So he's doing some scouting as well while he's also out and about.
See, this is the only thing that bugs me is like when they say bringing in new talent, they always say younger superstar, which makes me very happy. But also it puts me on a bit of a downer because at the end of the day, there's going to be people out there like myself who started later on in life.
But at the same time, AEW have just recently had, are having some AEW contracts expiring or expired.
Yeah, that's true. Like Joey Janela. Who you say? Who you say? The guy that really... Who?
The guy who's famous for pile driving with Chantel Jordan in the UK on a car.
I would say Chantel Jordan's more fucking famous, but yeah, okay.
Oh, no. That's what I'm saying. She is. He had the privilege to do that.
He had the privilege to give Chantal Jordan a pile driver.
On a car that had just literally parked up at the lights.
It's like...
Imagine being that guy. Just pulled up. Stop. What the fuck?
It's like... Yeah, I hope you're going to get that out.
I hope you're going to undink me car right now.
His wife, when he gets back home, would be like, "Why is there a butt cheek mark on the bonnet of your car, and why is there another bump in the middle?" Well, you see, there was a wrestling match in the middle of the street, and
imagine just trying to explain that.
A young girl got pile drived her head into my fucking bonnet. And she'd be like, "Yeah, likely story. You've been dirty again, haven't you? You've been shagging on the bonnet of your car." And he'd be like, "No, love, I'm being serious."
And then he'd have to be praying that he's got his social media on, and hopefully is a wrestling fan to actually see something pop up.
Oh my God! Please don't say that.
No, as in actually something to display correctly on the screen. A clip of that. That better? Happy now?
Very.
There we go.
Too many innuendos.
Anything else you want us to cover?
I have no idea.
Because right now, as much as I could turn around and go, "Oh, let's cover WWE, shall we? Let's go further deep into it. Let's just go into SmackDown, build up to Backlash." No. I'm not doing that because, one, my blood, basically my temperament needs to keep it. I want to keep it at an all-time low to this week.
Yeah, his blood pressure's all over the place.
Yes. It is. Especially when you get short clips from WWE that just seem like to be butchering certain individual wrestlers, showing no care, but no, I'm not going to go there.
You said wrestlers. They're not wrestlers. They're entertainers.
Fuck off!
With their premium live events.
They're wrestlers. Not sport, they can sit there and say sports entertainment.
I'm not going to lie.
Wrestling entertainment. World wrestling.
Well, I'm not going to lie then. Maybe they should actually start calling porn stars fucking sports entertainers as well, because they seem to last just as long as a fucking wrestling match. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
Brings a whole new terminology of blowing your load.
Oh my God.
Anyway, let's just drop that, shall we?
You dropped it. And now it's stinking the room up.
Right. Where would you like to go to next?
What do you mean? You're the one carrying on. Come on.
I'm asking you.
Don't ask me. I think we're okay then. Shall we go with local or shall we go?
We've got. Let's just go local.
I forgot.
Let's just go local. Actually, however, one thing on WWE is Trish Stratus has stated that she's interested in a WWE return and open to a GM role.
Oh, Trish. Oh, Trish. Can we just have Lita back instead?
But that was actually mentioned when she was part of the Q&A panel for the Love of Wrestling in the UK.
Nice.
But it's interesting. It certainly is. It's interesting. But anyway, let's get over to the UK, shall we?
Over to the UK.
Where shall we go? For the UK stuff, because right now I'm just trying to balance out. Do we want to end on a good note or bad note for this week?
Well, yeah. I think we should end on a good note. So let's start with the bad.
How do I explain this one? All I'm just going to say is, and I'm pretty sure a lot of wrestling promoters are going to agree with me on this one. I am a wrestling promoter. We are wrestling owners, aren't we?
Yeah, I was just about to say it would be nice to actually be mentioned in that,
That's why I just did.
Did.
Anyway, point being is, we take things very serious, and on top of that, I feel as though I could actually we can put our opinion on this directly, and a lot of other people have been talking about this topic since, I believe, I think it started, it sort of built up a little bit, yesterday night, and is basically grew into what it is today. And oh boy. If you are advertising a show as a family show and offering family tickets, then I'm pretty sure families who are into wrestling are going to take their kids to a show, assuming it is family wrestling, correct?
Yeah.
A 3 out of 5 doors match. What would you instantly think of that?
Yeah.
Would you think it was basically sort of like a table match?
Yeah, pretty much.
So they should get that, correct?
Yeah.
What should they not expect?
Blood, guts, gore.
Effing and blinding.
Swearing.
Blood all over the place. Light tubes all over the place. Sticks being stuck in people's skulls. Basically, a death match, near enough.
Yeah.
Now, I know there is some wrestling promotions who promote death matches are having to make certain arrangements to basically, because I believe a certain wrestling company keeps, every time they put a show on, keep getting shut down.
Yeah.
Which we know about.
Yeah.
However, which we know about, and I believe they've actually got a show on tonight, but it's another company's got another show with some of the matches being announced on the night. But on the poster, it does state 18 plus.
Mm.
Does that say bring your kids?
No.
No. So straight away, immediately, that says, don't bring your kids, leave them at home. There could be some naughty words and some boo-boos happening.
Lots of boo-boos.
Right? Fine. On the one that we're talking about, didn't even have that. And I'm going to outright and call it out. CCW Culinary Championship Wrestling. What the actual fuck?
Yeah, what the actual fuck?
And normally, I don't normally put out words or anything like that as such with this ourselves. We have looked up. We have, well, I don't know if my colleagues heard the apology.
You just briefly went over it earlier.
Which didn't even feel like an apology. It was like, oh, we're so sorry, but we're not sorry. Now that it's happened, let's move on. Let's continue on. What's done is done. Fucking really? So basically what you've done is you got, and what was it? The workers went into it for themselves.
Yeah, that's a lie.
Right, okay. If they have, okay. Why haven't you announced a punishment already? Why haven't they been announced that they're no longer wrestling for you? Because if they've gone in for done it themselves, then they're clearly not listening to what you say, what you've instructed.
No,
Wow.
all you've done there is buried your talent.
Yeah. And on top of that, by not doing anything, you're saying you are actually okay with it as well. And also, why wasn't the mask thrown out? It's a 3 out of 5 doors match. Only doors should be involved in it, I believe, correct?
Yeah.
So why all them weapons are involved? And why didn't the referee just go, disqualification? Oh, wait, I know it might be a no DQ match, but why didn't you just get the referee just throw the match out? Why didn't you, as a promoter, literally just say, match has been, we're stopping the match, it's going too far. No, you let that shit continue to finish. In other words, collar and elbow, tie up, off the ropes, hip toss, traumatise children, and let's go for the finish.
Yeah.
You've got children who are at the show terrified. Now, I'll just say this for the record, and this is why I'm so pissed at it, quite frankly, is the fact that could be traumatic to a kid. Yeah, I know you're going to say, well, he's not a die-hard fan. That's your choice. To be what for your choice. That's your choice. To blatantly lie and say it's a family entertainment show and have a kid come down who's looking for wrestling, traumatise him to the point where you might have actually caused them to actually be fearful of wrestling and have nothing to do with it again. And on top of that, across social media, there's people hearing claims from these people who are wrestling. Well, we're always bringing butts and seats. We're the number one guys. That's why people don't like us. Mate, I don't think that's the case. It's probably because you're being a fucking arsehole, and the fact that you're causing kids to dislike wrestling. You're probably getting adults disliking wrestling because what the hell? It is. It's just a. It's not even a fuck moment. That is a what the actual fuck are you doing? Wrestling is. I understand you might have a community, and we know that the deathmatch side has a community. You know it's fucking bad when you've got deathmatch wrestlers complaining about the shit. For traumatizing kids. They're saying if it's going to be a deathmatch, advertise it as such, or make it an 18 show. Make it clean cut. Know your fucking audience. Would you care to shall I tag you in?
You can tag me in if you want.
I'll tag you in. It's your turn. Granny, calm down.
So yeah, I literally didn't know anything about this until this morning. I got a message off Mr. Burns himself saying that a family show is quite a big promotion for the UK has fucked up majorly.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, what's happened? And it's like, oh, a family show had a death match and didn't advertise it as such. Bearing in mind in the UK that death matches get shut down.
Yeah.
Hence why they didn't advertise it. Understandable. But that's not a loophole.
No.
Not a loophole for you to invite children along that are probably, about 4+ that will enjoy watching wrestling. They like watching WWE because basically that's what WWE is. It's a child-friendly show, and that's why it's got more viewers than a promotion like GCW and AEW because it's family-friendly. Note what I said, it's family-friendly.
Yeah.
And for you to blatantly lie by offering family tickets, adults and children at certain prices and stuff like that, family tickets, blah, blah, blah. What?
And discounts for being family tickets.
Yeah, so discounts, which every promotion does anyway.
Yeah.
Every promotion does it.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm saying is, there's no harm in bringing like a hardcore style match into a company so long as you advertise it and you make it as less gory as possible. No gore, actually. No blood, no gore. What you don't do is lie to the public. What did they call the match?
A 3 out of 5 door match.
A 3 out of 5 door match. So you're expecting it to be like a gentle hardcore match, a couple of chairs, couple of tables or something like that, couple of cheap shots, work in the crowd and what have you, and having fun with it, basically. Having fun with it. What you don't do is start bringing light tubes, barbed wire, chairs, Tic Tacs, thumbtacks, the kitchen, the whole fucking. I don't know what a Tic Tac's going to do, like, apart from giving you minty breath.
Well, unless he force feeds him and tries to make him choke on him.
Well, yeah, which we have seen Danhausen do before, but obviously they were teeth. But that's different.
And he was doing a comedy spot.
Yeah, and it was a comedy spot. Not a serious full-on death match. where children are now actually mortified from what they've seen, because basically they have watched two fully grown adults, which looks like they're trying to kill each other, and they're looking at each other thinking, is this going to be the first time I see a dead body? Whatever happened to keeping children innocent?
I believe at one point they decided to get a weed whacker.
Why the fuck would you want a weed whacker?
Answers on a damn fucking postcard is what I'm going to say.
See, now this is the problem, right? After my injury, you know fully well I was like very touchy when it came to spots where an injury.
You want to protect yourself.
You know.
You want to protect yourself and the business and others. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was like when I saw something which resembled it, something similar to what I went through, or could have happened similar to what I went through, it kind of makes you jump a little bit. Now, I'm a fully grown adult. I'm an adult, so I get it. You know, I'm a big boy, I can take it, but it still doesn't stop my heart jumping in my throat. Now, if that does that to me... No, just hang on.
Go on.
If that does that to me, what's it going to do to a child that doesn't understand?
Yeah.
All they associate blood with is death.
And violence.
Death, violence, and just... There's nothing good that comes out of it, is there really?
No.
But why the fuck would you go and put on a death match, sugarcoat it up so you could hide it from the public, then bury the wrestlers that you were happy for them to go out and do it? Because let's face facts, we know you're fucking lying about it. Your half-arsed apology is absolutely fucking bullshit. You're probably a bunch of diabolical cretins anyway. And if if somebody decided to, I don't know, maybe speak out about it,
yeah. Well,
you're fucking screwed. Screwed. You shot yourselves in the foot because you lied.
Yeah. Well, on top of that, it probably didn't exactly help while they're doing a promo on Facebook, a live quoting that they don't care what people think or talk about CCW.
Really? Well, guess what? My opinion actually fucking matters in this because, like I say, I've been fucking injured like many other wrestlers, but also it doesn't stop other people from their opinions being valid as well. And our opinions are that you're a bunch of fucking arseholes.
Yeah.
You should not have done it. No. You lied to the public. You got them in the door just so you could take the money. You fucking traumatized children, which are probably, you don't know what's going on in their home life or what has happened to them in their home life. Yeah. You don't then go and fucking literally throw it in the face. What good image are you going to have going to bed at night as a fucking 6-year-old kid? What image are you going to have in your head when you go to bed? Oh, that's right, a wrestler covered in blood from head to toe. Yeah. It's a fucking scary proposition.
And we've got other people sitting there saying, for fuck's sake, can't they grab a wrist lock or some shit?
It's like, for me, as promoters and wrestlers, I think you're done.
If the workers have gone in for themselves and done this, get them gone.
Get them gone. Never
get them
wrestle
gone.
there again.
Now.
Don't sit there and say, oh, the wrestlers are in it for themselves, blah, 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 we didn't know, blah, blah, blah. Yes, you did know, because you would have known and you would have noticed all the weaponry around the ring. You would have known that they were going to go draw crimson. You knew what you were doing, and you knew that you were paying them to do it. So don't sit there lying. It's fucking wrong. And mate, I would happily come up there and fucking slap the shit out of you just for it, because it's fucking wrong.
You know it's bad when in the clip, people have literally vacated the front row. It is that violent.
There was fucking glass and everything all over the floor. I don't give a shit what you say about fucking lighting tubes. Yeah, the glass is fucking finer than normal glass, but it still can cut.
Yeah.
The
And weed
blood
whacking?
says it all. And weed whackers, what the fuck are you doing with a weed whacker? Was it petrol? Was it electric? What was it?
Electric. And
So they
electric
fucking... They knew. Come on. They knew. They
got
knew.
all cabled in.
They knew. They penned it all in. They knew it. They knew what was going to happen. It happened. Now that people are fucking mortified and pissed off with him, they're like, oh, well, you know, we do what we want. No, you don't do what you want. You can't. It's not a world where you can just do what you fucking want and do as you please. You got to abide by certain fucking moralities and laws, you dickheads.
And sitting there and saying you don't give a fuck about what people say about CCW. Oh, you don't. So, in other words, you don't give a fuck about the fans who are paying for the tickets that you are traumatising. Okay, let's see how far that goes.
Yeah, let's just see. But we digress on the situation where it's just like, in fact, actually, no, we don't. You're a bunch of fucking arseholes.
We say, at the end of the episode, make sure to follow the number one fucking rule.
Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick. And what's this? You're being fucking dicks.
Oh, and I have to say, like, it says a lot when a fucking certain arsehole has actually hit the nail on the fucking head.
Yeah.
I won't mention them or the comment that they made because I don't fucking like them.
I 100% understand that a death match can happen.
Nonce.
You know, I understand that a death match can happen. Right? And they do happen across... But they are advertised a death match. Right? If they want to do that, that's fine. That's their choice. We know wrestlers who do death matches. Correct?
Yeah, but again, it gets shut down because
It gets shut down, or
too dangerous.
Or it is advertised as an 18+ show. Meaning, if you go to an 18+ show, you know it's not going to be playing fucking tiddlywinks.
Yeah, exactly.
Or having someone turn up as fucking Poe. And yes, that was a dig at myself. You're welcome.
I was just about to say, I really, 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 really got that then.
Was that a bit too on the nose?
Well, mate, it was like you just pecked your nose and ate the crow. You know what I mean?
No, but the point being is the fact that I'm actually having to try and take the piss out of myself to try and lighten the fucking mood goes to show how much of a clusterfuck this is.
It is a clusterfuck, and it's like, seriously, you need to get a grip on fucking reality. You can't just do what you want. There are certain moralities and laws that you have to abide by. And if you've got no respect for the law or any fucking moral fucking standpoint in life when it comes to families, children, young children that are there to watch like a Roman Reigns style match or a fucking John Cena match because they're the kind of wrestlers that they associate with wrestling, and then you go and do something like that.
Oh, by the way, no guardrails.
I did notice on the picture, and like I say, I saw all the glass everywhere.
So what happens if that went into the fans?
What happens, right? It's a death match that I've seen in America. There's guardrails, and the fans are at least a minimum of about 7 foot away from the ring.
There's distance.
A minimum of 7 foot. It could be more. It could be more actually, but I don't know. I can't judge it because I haven't got fucking measuring tape over there. But they look some distance away from the ring itself.
I'm looking at some of the comments in regards to it. Family ticket deals plus weed whackers equals tears before bedtime. No shit.
It is fucking stupid.
I'm sitting here appalled over it. Oh, and the funny thing about it is, this was at a show called Pits of Punishment. You can have like a spacey background and fireballs behind the graphics of the name, and have one of them look like he's tough as nails into the one in a straight jacket. That doesn't say adult, 18 plus. It doesn't.
No, it doesn't say 18 plus anyway, because it's not fucking saying in words 18 plus. It says family tickets, families welcome, blah blah blah. Fuck me. Why are you so fucking stupid?
Bear in mind, Simon Miller has even commented on this, by the way.
Well, this is it wouldn't take long for somebody like Simon Miller to clock onto this, because he will be one of them that actually looks at it and just goes, this is not wrestling. This is just watching BDSM go a fucking extreme in a wrestling ring.
Are you ready for the exact words he's put out? My word, that was even more horrific than I was expecting. Not that I know anything, but kind of feels like you need to play to your audience. Just shout, come on and do a slam. Sometimes that's fine. And on top of that, you know it's bad when one of the company champions are literally stating, before I left, they were saying, we are hated in the Northeast because we sell out every show. Yeah, sure, that's why.
Yeah, I'm sure that's why. It just doesn't make you... No, man, it just doesn't make you fucking... It's not clever, and it doesn't make you look very good. And if anything, I think your wrestling company is done.
The fact that
will get to the local councils, and that will get shut down. But by you doing stupid stuff like that, that could affect every single wrestling promotion up and down the country. Did you not think of the consequences that everybody else would have to face by you doing something so stupid?
And there's the statement that the owner has gone on live stream to address the situation. He clearly got his priorities in an order. And people are saying, going full kayfabe, what a fucking Doyle. Embarrassing. Not just embarrassing, it's like, I don't care.
See, this isn't a case of like them becoming famous because of what they've done. This is people genuinely highlighting the concern and stupidity of selfish individuals.
Yeah. Now, normally, I'm not normally one to rock the boat or get involved in calling out a company.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. We don't do that because at the end of the day, our opinions, if they weren't as strong as they were for this, are not relevant. It won't highlight the real problems.
Now, normally, for me personally, I don't think we've ever covered a wrestling promotion like this ever in the news like this.
No.
In all the years the Burning Truth has been going on for, just wow.
And that's what I mean. We have never, ever, 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 ever shamed a company like this. We've probably made comments about certain things in matches on a company, which, funnily enough, were brought up to the promoters themselves and addressed.
Yeah. It's not something that we're scared to address ourselves directly to a promotion. Now, if they wanted our opinion or even contact me, believe me, I'm going to say the exact same as what I've said on this episode. Oh, actually, I think even on this episode, I'm still filtered. I feel if they contact me directly,
yeah, it's like that though. See, some wrestling promotions, some wrestling promoters seem to think that they're untouchable, and they go about the business sneakily. But then there's the brazen ones like the owners of CCW.
Yep.
The brazen ones that are brash about it and actually try to sugarcoat it and shit all over their talent.
Yep.
That don't deserve. You've wrestled for people like that before. You've wrestled for people, but even I don't think they would have gone this far.
I've been at places where we don't always get along.
Yeah, and the safety was very, very questionable.
Yeah.
And one particular one was actually outed for it.
Yes.
And he's no longer a promoter.
Yes. Because
it was unsafe. And coincidentally, it wasn't something that happened to you. It was something that happened to somebody that we know. So, it was it's just bad. It really is. It's bad. I don't even think there's a fucking word terrible enough to describe how bad it is.
The fact is, they can sit there and say what they've done is it's been agreed upon. Right, okay, it's been agreed upon them to beat the living crap out of each other. Okay, that's fine. But you're doing it close to the fans. So has the fans agreed to possibly get shards of glass in their face? Or and bear this in mind, as he's using the weed whacker on him, that could actually splatter blood onto somebody.
Yeah, and how do the fans know that he's not got something?
Do you have checks? Do they have serious checks? Do they have? Are they getting checked for? Have they gone through them checks? By what they've advertised, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't need to have that check done. So, in other words, the fans wouldn't even know what sort of situation they're currently in.
Yeah, I can see lawsuits coming forward.
And if they aren't, they should do. But if they don't, they are damn well lucky and probably need to start buying some lottery tickets because that is wow.
No, they can't buy any lottery tickets because they're going to need to fucking save up as much money as they can, every penny, let alone pound.
I'm just saying £1 just in case they win the lottery if they don't get sued. If they don't get sued. And that's a strong if.
The lottery's not £1 anymore, it's £2.
It's just wow.
So, yeah, they would need to save every penny for the lawsuits, and we know all about lawsuits.
I have no idea what you're on about. And I know that, just in there putting on statements like, they don't care what they say about CCW. To me, as much as and everything, that's not fucking humble at all. That's fucking arrogant.
That's very, very arrogant.
That is very arrogant. And to me, how about you actually learn how fucking wrestling should be done properly and advertise it as such. If you're going to be doing death matches, advertise it correctly as fucking such and do your damn fucking job. Don't sit there and say, I don't give a fuck what people think of my company, because bear in mind, they're most likely the ones who are paying for the damn tickets and paying your fucking back pocket or whatever, wherever you're putting the money or wherever you're putting the funds towards the wrestling. Hopefully, who knows, it could be going back into the wrestling. We don't know that. That's your business. But understand this, regardless of it, for me, for ourselves as promoters, for ourselves, right, I am always appreciative of every fan that walks through the door. We've always made sure everything is fucking safe. If someone, bear in mind, if someone fell over and we had to get medical staff, we've made sure to be there. Make sure the entire situation is all covered. Everything's all good and everything. And, we have fans shaking their hands as they're leaving, saying thank you very much for the great show. Thank you very much for keeping things safe, making sure that the entertainment was great. Would you agree with that?
Yes, but I do believe that the rant needs to end now.
Rant does need to end because my blood pressure's just gone through the roof. And remember when I said earlier about, we don't want to cover WWE? That's the reason why I don't want to cover it, because I knew my blood was going to boil over this topic. Anyway, rant done, move on. My advice, CCW, don't be fucking dicks. Learn from this fucking mass mistake and be fucking humble. If not, get the fuck out of the wrestling business and fuck off.
Yeah, I think they've gone too far on that one anyway, mate, to be fair.
You know what, yeah. No, the fact that, you know what, no, I agree with you actually now. They've gone too far, just fuck off.
Yeah. Anyway, positivity. Let's have it now.
Where were we last night?
Forgot.
No, you hadn't forgot.
What are we talking about again?
We were at a wrestling show, weren't we?
What's wrestling?
We were at Academy Pro Wrestling last night. APW.
Yeah. For anybody that doesn't know where that is, Telford.
It's in Telford. And highly, I will say, last night's show, absolutely amazing. And like the title says, dynamite.
Not on TNT.
I see what you did there, nicking my joke.
I didn't nick your joke. I came up with that one. Fuck you.
Bullshit.
No, never mind you fucking fucker. Yeah, fuck off.
Fuck off. Anyway.
Yes, we were down at APW, and funnily enough, it gave us an opportunity to go talent spotting as well.
Yes. But the thing is, we're not going to be taking as in stealing anything, making sure to work with our fellow colleagues.
Workers that were on the show, pretty much workers that we use anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, on the independent, you see somebody that you like, or you see something that you like, or a wrestler that you like, you're like, I might offer him a booking.
Yeah.
And funnily enough,
yeah,
it's the good way of networking. It's how you network wrestling. It's the right way to do it.
Yeah.
Not backstabbing, not making false accusations and stuff, just to get people kicked off shows, not dramatising everything, not bullshitting. So, yes, that is the right way to do it.
And being entertaining.
And you know something? I train with one of the young lads. Well, I've trained with him a couple of times.
Yeah.
Absolutely lovely lad. Very, very humble. Very, very humble. Very appreciative of feedback of his match. And you know something? He is one to watch for the future because he seems to have everything. He seems to have the whole package when it comes to wrestling. Just needs to find that niche.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? His character. Who is he?
No, I'd agree with that. And genuinely...
Other than that, I really enjoyed APW yesterday. Very, very good. We have minor things that were a bit questionable, but you get stuff like that on every single promotion and show that you go to. It doesn't matter because we're not looking at it from a perspective as a fan. We're looking at it as a perspective as we're looking at what's going on in the ring.
Yeah.
We're not looking for the entertainment value. We're looking...
Although the entertainment value is a bonus.
Oh, the entertainment value is a bonus, yeah.
Definitely.
Obviously, there's certain things that are paid homage to, etc., etc., and there's certain things going on, and it's really, really... It just puts a smile on our face. And I will...
All I'll just need to say is, let's just go further.
Well, yeah.
Go further.
So it's like, let's go further, let's do this, let's do that, blah, blah, blah. Let's crack on, Let's crack on.
I'm just remembering that spot from last night.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for God's sake. I mean...
Yeah.
Let's start from the beginning, shall we? Because it was like any match when you've got more than 4 people, it's going to be very hard to follow. Very hard to follow, but also at the same time for the wrestlers, very hard to put together.
Oh, yeah.
Because there are a lot of input going in.
Yeah.
There's a lot of input going in, and the only thing I will say to just one or two of the lads is, if you fuck up on something,
move on.
Don't pick yourself up and go for it again. Just move on.
Yeah.
Do something else. Just move on and find a way of segueing. It just goes to show that once something's fucked up, you are more than capable of recovering it.
Which we did see happen, but then again,
there was only one. There was only just that one where they picked up. No, there was actually a couple of times in that 7-pack challenge match that it was just like, people are going to pick up on that, and it's going to be like, well, that got fucked up. So, what we're looking at. You fucked it up. Why are you trying it again?
Yeah. In other words, if it's gone wrong, why go for it again? To the crowd, it just looks normal.
Yeah, it looks normal, but for us, it's like that's not going to look very good on video.
No,
it's not going to look very good on it. And all I will say to the promoters, please, for the love of God, sort these fucking speakers out. It's like I'm trying. The wrestlers are coming out, caught up in a moment, and next thing you know, it goes down. It's like, and it's I'm not going to lie, like it's some of the songs that we are actually really big fans of as well. Some of the songs, entrance music that is played, we're really getting into it, and then all of a sudden it just goes dip, and it's like, then it kicks back in again. It's like, oh well, the fucking moment's gone now.
It's like, you just killed it. And we don't mean like, you've killed it. It's like, it's dead. What the hell?
No, I don't know if it's like because of Bluetooth
it's a tech
connection.
Issue.
I don't know if it's a Bluetooth connection issue or whatever it is, but it really needs addressing because it's just a bit infuriating. That's the only thing that I can pick out from the whole night that really irritated me. That's the only thing. Because I thrive off an entrance, a good entrance.
Yes. Entrance matters.
An entrance really matters to me.
Vital.
It really does.
You know what? We might even make that a topic one week.
What, entrances?
Talking about entrances on how important they are.
Well, how important they are, our favourite ones, etc., etc.
Yeah. I think that'd be a good topic. That would be for 1 week. That would be a good topic to cover.
Because for a wrestler, their entrance music describes who they are.
And on top of that it could be the fans' first time seeing them. But we're not going to go into that now because...
No, we're not going to go into it too much because it's like, it's a topic that we can cover because it's just really, really thing. But that was my only bugbear of last night, and that it was
Yeah.
just the entrance music getting, cutting out and coming back in.
Yeah.
It was a bit infuriating. It really does need addressing. That's all I will say. And for me though, the rest of the show was really, really good. I really enjoyed the promotion, the promo from Luke Basham with fucking hell, I forget what he's
Gigi?
saying. Sorry?
Gigi?
Yeah, that's it, Gigi. Because obviously he just miraculously turned up at UKWA just trying to eliminate Luke Basham from the fucking Rumble.
Which, to be honest with you, I wonder how the hell he got past security.
I'm not surprised because Big Rich was probably putting his gear on.
No, I was just there thinking to myself. As soon as I heard, he just walked out. It was like, okay, what? I didn't know he was entering.
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing here?
However, the ring announcer announced him, so I'm wondering if there was some kind of payoff.
Must have been. He probably hid him in the cupboard or something. I don't know.
Although if there's a payoff, you could have at least let us know. We could have a cut.
Yeah,
I say jokingly.
No. We want to cut now. We want to cut. That's it. We're give that over. Cut after you, Gigi.
Jokes aside.
Honestly, jokes aside, the promo was brilliant.
Even got a shout out.
Because obviously
we didn't expect it.
At UKWA, and it was like really weird because obviously I was in the fucking Rumble at the time, and I was like, "Who the fuck's this guy?"
And I'm in the back, Gigi.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck's he doing here? And, but yeah, it's like really, really good. He's joined the Warrior Clan, etc., and it's just I really enjoyed it.
Felt wholesome.
There was a lot of great moments, memorable moments in every single match.
Yeah.
There was. It really, really was. Obviously, going up to our favourite bit. Our favourite bit of the night.
We're not. All I'm just going to say is, we're not going to say all the matches. And by the way, when we say we're not going to mention all the matches, it's not because we dislike them. At all. Far from it.
No, there's just a lot of fucking... There were 7 matches.
There were 7 matches, and there was that much going on. In fact, this is what I'm going to say to you. The second that becomes available to watch online, get watching it.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was great to watch.
Anyway, can we just continue now, please, and stop
Yes.
fucking interrupting me?
Yes, I just wanted to put that in because...
Kicking the dick is coming quicker than you think. Don't make me miss the shit out of this.
I'd actually pay...
Shut the fuck up!
Wait. I'm sorry. I've got to say this. I'd actually pay you if you could do the full-blown split and do the full-on Johnny Cage.
You just fucking went there, didn't you? You just fucking went there, didn't you? You went there and you thought, I'm going to be a bit of a prick today. I'm going to mention The Miz, and then I'm just going to keep throwing it in there that he's trying to get the role of Johnny Cage. Fuck you, arsewide. Go have another sit-down wee, matey.
I smell burns.
Fucking
Anyway.
all like I smell fucking skid marks.
Anyway, that aside, the only reason why I mentioned it...
Bastard.
No, the only reason why I mentioned that is because I don't want anybody to feel as though we've missed out the match.
I feel sorry for your mum, I do. Do you want me to tell you why I feel sorry for your mum? Because it must be a fucking nightmare getting the fucking skid marks out of your big fucking granny bloomer pants.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, let's continue on.
From front to back to front, he has got a lot of bum mud.
No, anyway, back onto topic, shall we?
I made myself laugh and I when a wee come out.
A bit of wee come out, anyway.
I was sitting down as well, so I was having a sit-down wee.
Anyway,
Oh,
the only reason why I mention this is because it was, we don't want to do any disservice to any of the matches because they were all good.
Yeah, they were all good. Out of about 5 stars, every single match I'd give it a minimum 4.
Minimum. And that's and when I say minimum, that's really, really at a. Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
It needs more.
So anyway, I want to look at it like this: our favourite part of the night.
Wow.
It was a very, very small thing, which turned into be something fucking hilarious. And it involved a very, very long thick rubber band.
Training band.
It was a training band that had been cutting off.
Yeah.
So the first part of it was, he got the band, he put it on.
Ash Dunn.
It was Ashley Dunn first, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, it was. He put it on Ash Dunn's head first, walked forwards.
Well,
as his partner held him on the ropes, he held the
Ashley
rubber band on his head, and then the other wrestler literally grabbed hold of the rubber band, walked about 6 foot away,
yep,
and let go, so the rubber band slapped on his head. Genius, fucking hilarious. But what was even more hilarious was when they grabbed hold of Woody to do it. They got Woody in the same position.
Can I just say this? Can I just pause? I need to get my bearings. Get my bearings. I'm already starting.
Anyway, when they went to get Woody with it, Woody slid between his legs, held him close to the ropes, put the rubber band on his penis,
where the sun doesn't shine,
and his partner walked 6 foot away.
But he wasn't looking.
Listen. Stop interrupting. He walked 6 foot away, so then Woody say, further. So he went, further. And then he must have been about a good 10 to 12 foot away from the fucking ring with this rubber band. Oh. Eventually, he let go and it just went, and straight in his balls, and it was fucking hilarious.
Oh.
We were literally fucking belly laughing in the seats. We were sliding off the seats. We were laughing that hard.
Sliding off seats, Mutt Lean, Jimmy Carrin.
Fucking hilarious. And the match itself, very, very good. Very good. Very well put together. Just top talent. I just really enjoyed myself on that one.
Yeah.
But then my second favourite match of the night goes to Charles Kelsey
versus Big Mike Wild.
Yeah. Now, this is going to be a slobber knocker because both of them are over 6'3".
Yep.
And they're both built like brick shithouses.
Yep.
And Kelsey, you know what you're going to get with Kelsey anyway, because that man for a big dude can fucking shift.
But at the same time, I think certain fans were expecting some of the comments.
They were expecting some of the comments, no, which was fucking hilarious. I do believe that somebody... what did they shout to him about his mum or something like that? I can't remember.
It was something. It was like I can't remember. I just remember the dad comment.
Yeah, he literally, basically, somebody said something to him about the mum or something like that, about his mum or something like that, and he just goes, "No, what you're talking about? Your mum's your dad."
Yeah. And like, he just goes...
The audience member just went...
Wow.
And it was like, I can't believe you just said that.
It was funny. It was something like, my mum hates you, so what?
Your mum's your dad.
So what? My dad'll batter you. Last time I checked, your dad is your mum.
That was it. Something along them lines. It was fucking just brilliant. And then the lady in front of us who kept shouting abuse at him, and he just turned around and said, "Shut your bloody cow."
which, to be honest with you, a lot of people consider saying, "Ooh," but he didn't swear.
No, he didn't say fuck or bugger.
Oh shit.
Or can't.
Yep.
Oh, he did say fuck actually.
But then again, he was going flying lessons.
Yeah, and he gave somebody a wanker sign as well.
And if I'm not mistaken, he also had to take a chop.
Yeah, he took a chop.
He probably did not like us after that.
No, he didn't, because we kept shouting, one more
time.
One more time. One more time. Next thing you know, chop, slap, ow. Then another time, ow.
You can hear him going, ow!
Yeah, ow.
And being told he's got no mateys as well.
Yeah, he's got no mateys, and he is a dosser. He's not the dosser king. He's just a dosser.
Dosser.
Yeah, because he shouted at me that one.
Well, a few people call him dossers. I believe a few of them changed the D to a T.
Yeah, tossing. Hence his response of calling somebody a wanker.
Yeah.
But it was just hilarious, and the squeal he made when he got back dropped was hilarious.
Wow.
Sounded like a certain person off a fucking video. Are you supposed to be booing? No, I'm. Oh my God, Baines, how many fags have you had today?
None. My stomach's hurting.
Today, matey. That's why I coughed my guts up.
My stomach is hurting.
So yeah, that was another. But then it's like we had a 3-way tag match. Brilliant. Really, really enjoyed it. I mean, Eddie Cobain, it just gets me every time. Every fucking time. Pretty. It's just fucking hilarious. I love him to bits, I do.
Oh, definitely.
Clark Wood are just fucking fantastic. The Billington Bulldogs, they've got a lot of promise there. Just need a bit of work.
Yeah.
I mean, ability-wise, they've got it. They've got the it factor. It's just, charisma. They just need to work on their people skills.
Yes.
Which, it's not the first one of the night. So.
Wow. I actually might have some news possibly after this as well. That could involve us making a trip to Wales in December.
December?
No, not Wales. Telford, actually.
Telford in December?
Yeah.
Okay.
But more on that later.
So anyway, as I was saying, it's not the first one of the night. It's just a bit of crowd work. Just start building on what you have got already.
Yeah.
Don't just stagnate and think that the crowd are behind you because of X, Y, and Z, because you can do flippy things or you can use your speed. It doesn't work like that. You've got to know your audience, and if you're not feeling the audience, they're not going to feel you. And I mean that in a non-homoerotic way.
Yeah.
Or either just a normal erotic way. I don't mean in that kind of way. It's just like if you're not bouncing off the crowd, they're not going to get behind you. You need to gear them up when you're going to do something really spectacular. You need to, take Ashley Dunn for example. He really, really gets the crowd going. When it comes up for a big moment, he's there. He's got the crowd behind him. Just work on that, and I think you could actually be somebody entertaining. But again, it's just finding your niche. You've got to find that character.
Yeah.
You know, so that's all I've got to say about that. The next match, which will be the final one that I want to talk about, I don't know if you want to talk about any more, but which is the main event.
Please continue.
The main event was very, very good. Very good. Obviously, you had the build up to it through the promo with Steve Keane attacking Basham and Gigi. And
which looks savage.
Which was savage. But the match itself was perfect. The only thing that I took away from that is just protect your finisher.
Yeah. Protect finishers.
Protect finishers. And, you know, or if you're gonna do something like that where you want to kick out, don't do the kick out method. Do the whole miss and, you know, get hurt in the process of missing.
Yeah.
You know, because there was a lot of signature moves in that match.
Yeah.
And it was like me looking at it from a fan of wrestling. I'm not a fan of that kind of stuff. Yep. That's just WWE shit, that is. I prefer a
finisher's a finisher. It's called a finisher for a reason.
I would like to look at it from a William Regal standpoint, where a finisher is a finisher.
You're gonna really love the dude I've got after.
I've seen it, and yes, I'm going to try.
So you have seen it?
Yes, I have seen it. Yes, and I am going to try and go and see him.
I think it's going to be us, isn't it? It's definitely going to be an us.
An us.
An us. Because there's no way you missing an opportunity on that. But more on that later.
Yeah.
Please continue.
So, I really, don't get me wrong though, the finish to the match, I was really happy about. An AA off the top rope.
Yeah.
And then when he kicked out of that, it was just fuck it straight back into the crossface.
Yeah.
And it was just, I just really enjoyed it. It had everything. It had everything in that match, and he should be proud. Both of them should be proud of themselves because they really did themselves justice. But I'm just giving you my positive feedback because there's only just a couple of things that I don't like to watch, but it might not just be the case of what I like. It's not the case of what I like, should I say. It's a case of what makes sense.
It's opinions.
You know, my opinion is I don't like the whole kick out of multiple finishers. It really irritates me, but it's like the whole super kick thing as well. I hate when people use the super kick over and over and over and over again. And it's a kick to the face. I don't care who you are. You could be Superman. You ain't kicking out of that shit.
Just don't tuck on his cape.
Or his hair, eh, Matt Burns? Ow, no, ow.
Sorry.
And if everyone wonders what we're talking about, then please do watch the YouTube video of our tag match last week. And you will see what we're talking about.
Sorry.
Rock bottom coming up. No, ow, I can't get up. You're pulling on my hair. Ow.
Sorry.
Evidently Dave Dalvecchio's fucking engine because you were standing on his fucking hair.
What?
Don't you what me?
I have no idea what you're on about.
So anyway, that is something that we could all look forward to, and that is people watching us. You can find the match on our social media platforms. It is on YouTube, but you can find it via our social media platforms. And it's to be fair, for a a match which wasn't recorded properly, you get to see majority of it anyway, so it's really, really good. It was a lot of fun for us as well.
Yeah.
And we did beat the shit out of them, and like I say, we are the product.
Yeah. I'd agree with that.
Which I think we should probably make a social media page for soon.
Coming soon.
Coming soon.
Soon.
But other than that, I'm absolutely done with APW. If you want to talk about any other bits in the matches, then go ahead, feel free.
No, genuinely, I thought everyone knocked it out the park. Genuinely couldn't be more happier, and genuinely I want to recommend to actually attend their upcoming their future shows, because they have one.
They were saying that they were going on the road as well, doing a tour.
Yes, you are right in stating that.
See, that's honestly, for a wrestling show to be able to do a tour up and down the country, which isn't WWE or ICW or PCW or Catch or something like that, you know, a really big promotion for the UK, to be able to do a tour speaks volumes. So if it comes by you, say it's in one of your towns or something like that, APW is in one of your towns, please do go and see it, because
I believe the event that they're doing is going to be at Bishop Castle's Leisure Centre at Spark.
I don't know where that is.
It's in... Well, it is still part of It's part of Shropshire.
So they're doing a tour of Shropshire then?
It's going to be in Shropshire. Basically, this is that will be for the event called Live Pro Wrestling APW on Tour 2, which was on the Saturday 13th of August.
See, when they said on tour, I was expecting it to be like up and down the country.
It might not be, but it's not at their usual location. That's why they're saying it's on tour.
Okay, well, yeah.
It's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, it's a step in the right direction. But even so, just moving venues, because I'm assuming...
Not easy.
Shropshire is...
It's nearby. It is nearby, but it's a different audience.
It's not exactly round the corner.
No, it's a different audience. It can be. Well, it could be a different audience.
Because am I right in saying that one of them actually used to be in Shropshire?
Yes. Yes. That would. You mean SWA?
That's the one, SWA.
Shropshire Wrestling Alliance?
Yeah. Same owners.
I think it might be changed. It might have changed a little bit.
I don't know. We'll have to get the lowdown off Basham again, because obviously last time we interviewed him was...
He was, yeah.
During lockdown, so it was like a long time ago. So we'd have to get the lowdown off Basham and find out what's going on.
Exactly. But it's it's always good. But the thing is, it's always great to hear they're always busy, and the fact that they have got more shows on the way.
Yeah. I mean, this is just going to be a forewarning for everybody as well, that within the next month or so, in about 2 months' time, I think, it's going to be a lot more difficult for me to do certain things at the weekend, like the Burning Truth and stuff like that, because I am going to be starting a new job.
Yeah.
Which is going to be different hours, but I am going to try my very, very best to get involved on a Sunday with TBT and stuff like that. Don't worry, I'm not running off. I'm not going anywhere. I will keep in touch with the wrestling scene, obviously, because I still want to get bookings and stuff like that.
Yep.
So, myself and Matt Burns will be just doing the best to try and cover one another like we have done over the last year or so.
Yeah, and the good thing about it is, the fact is, there's always new shows arriving, always new things coming. But we do highly recommend you check out, the local wrestling promotions. And we always say, genuinely, it's like with APW, check out their social media, because they'll be making more announcements of when they've got more shows. I believe they even made the announcement of one of their future shows in July for, I believe it's New Heights.
Matey.
Yeah,
Last time we went to watch New Heights, it was at the end of last year when literally first shows were coming back, and obviously they wanted to do New Heights later in the year because it was a big show for them, wasn't
it?
Yeah. Which we covered last year.
I believe it was last year in August, if I'm not mistaken.
Was it August?
August.
I thought it was later in the year because...
No, it was August. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, 7th of August.
Fucking hell, I'm getting a lot wrong today, aren't I?
Calm down. The thing is, it'd be New Heights 4 in July. And the thing is, bear in mind, cut yourself some slack because memories, people, they had to make an adjustment because they might have had it original pencil for July anyway, but had to move it due to certain events, due to current situations.
I don't know. I could have sworn it was later in the year.
Nope.
But never mind. Don't matter. I know that we went to watch PWL later in the year. I know that was December, so at least I got that one fucking right.
November.
Oh,
I'm joking. Oh,
fuck off. I knew it was fucking December. You're just fucking trying to confuse me, aren't you, you bastard?
Never confused.
Fucking prick.
But genuinely, we always say, check out your local wrestling promotions. Thank you very much. And as we always said, mental health is always a massive, massive thing to always be advocates of. We are full support of, we're always advocates towards, mental health. Trying for a positive outcome. Be it if you are in any situation, any bad situation as such, asking for help is never a weakness.
Yeah, and in doing so, you may find that you've got more help out there and more people that care for you out there than you realised.
And that is genuine as such. We always going to be, advocates towards mental health. It's, we always state, never compare your behind the scenes to other people's greatest hits. Quote from Tom Campbell of Cultaholic. Make yourself a priority once in a while. It's not selfish, it's necessary. We always say, make sure, just make sure, if you could be anything in this world right now, be more kind, be excellent to each other, and please make sure to follow the number one rule that we are massive advocates for.
And that would be, don't be a chihuahua abusing dick.
Don't be a dick.
Chihuahua.
Just don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. Don't be a dick.
Don't be a CCW. A complete cunty wanker.
Don't do what CCW done. In other words, don't be a dick. Otherwise, as we said earlier, fuck off.
Fuck off.
And with that, I believe that's going to be a wrap up for this week. So we all will like to say to you, stay well, stay safe, and until the next episode, check out your local wrestling promotions. Unfortunately, if it is CCW, we apologise.
Yeah, I was just about to say, fuck CCW. Fuck the two dickheads that did the match.
Right, and with that, we will be back next week with our regular scheduled programme. I've been Matt Burns.
And I have been Jimmy Attenborough.
He has, of course, been James Irvine. It has been emotional. Until then, stay safe.
Bye.